It's important to specify how the position of the ship should be fixed and how often. This will be based on company regulations and determined by the master. The time between fixes must be so that it's impossible for the ship to get into danger between fixes. Deep sea, GPS or other satellite navigation systems are a useful means of position fixing. Alternative methods should be used when available. In coastal waters, it is essential to use more than one method. Here, the position of the ship is more critical, and fixes must be more frequent. Both the frequency and method of position fixing must be clearly marked on the chart. For this purpose, the chart should be marked with a useful number of visual and radar conspicuous objects. These can be derived from the chart itself, the pilot books, or from personal experience. Avoid putting in too many, keeping in mind the closeness to the land and the speed of the ship. Timing and method of position fixing is equally important in an electronic voyage plan. The mariner's notes or pilot data file should include the position of both visible and radar visible objects. An electronic voyage plan will have a reliance on satellite navigation systems, GPS or GLONASS. But in confined waters, an alternative system must be used for checking the position. Checks of the position by radar, visually or by using leading lights or sectors are crucial inshore, as there's always the risk that satellite navigation systems will become unavailable or unreliable. A means of verifying the position of all alterations of course must be marked on the chart. When deep sea, GPS is normally an efficient method of position fixing. It's good practice to cross-check the results of different GPS equipment. But for much of the voyage, other means must be used to check the position. At night, lights are an important aid to position fixing. Those to be used for position fixing must be clearly indicated by the plan. There is often not the time to look them up while underway. The plan must be berth to berth, even for parts of the voyage under pilotage. The plan should be confirmed and agreed with pilots once they're on board. Where the ship is headed into an area of restricted navigation, such as inside a harbour or narrow channel, the plan should include an abort point. As the ship runs up to this point, the status of the engine room machinery should be checked. In addition, essential arrangements including berth and tug availability must be confirmed with the appropriate authorities. One objective of the voyage plan is to minimize the need to look for information in reference books. If any are needed, these should be placed ready with the appropriate page marked. Whether using an ECDIS or paper charts, always prepare for the unexpected. What would happen if there was an engine or steering failure at the critical moment in the voyage? What information would you want immediately to hand if you were on watch? These resources are essential elements of the plan and must be on the chart or in the accompanying document called the Passage Plan File or Navigator's Notebook. When voyage planning on an ECDIS, this information may be stored as mariner's notes on the chart itself or in a pilot data file as part of the voyage plan. Different systems use different ways to achieve this, but the same information is needed. That's the end of this section. Now look at the workbook.